Hey, what's up everyone? Big D here. It's time to review Constantine, man. It returned from its mid-season break. And this is it, man. We're back in John Constantine's shoes. And sadly, real quick, so far, this is episode 9, by the way. And renewal's not looking good. Hashtag save Constantine, man. Keep on doing it. Watch it every week. It's a new time slot. I don't know. I DVR'd it, so I didn't watch. Look at me, I didn't watch it live, I'm sorry, but I have, stuff to do, but they need to move it to a Thursday. I'm just saying, NBC, move it to a Thursday. Again, spoiler review, man. This is a spoiler review. It's titled The Saint of Last Resort Part 2. I did not see Part 1, the Saint Resort thing, but they did the previously on Constantine, and I saw it, so it should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my opinions, pros and cons, and my final score at the end. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm also going to be reviewing the new sci-fi show 12 Monkeys and Helix. Check that out soon. I haven't seen it yet. It's DVR. Power of the DVR. I just literally bought it like 4 weeks ago. Technology. Yeah, science. So John is injured, man. Of course, he got shot by Anne-Marie, and he summons a demon to him, which is named... It sounds like Bazuzu. It enters him, and he gets healed. Zed escapes her captors, and basically John is possessed. But he can still control himself for now, but it will overcome him at a point. So basically John kills a bunch of gangsters brutally, like chopping off their arms and everything. We do not see it, but he did horrible stuff. He gets arrested, and of course he's in Mexico City, or Mexico, for that matter. Anne-Marie is to help Chaz and Zed. Zed obviously escaped and went back to Chaz. John kills in jail violently again, and I love it because John's like, now I own this place. And let's just say, man, Matt Ryan, or the guy who plays John, I believe his name's Matt Ryan, right? I'm not looking like a fool. Matt Ryan, yeah. He literally, he's like rah, 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 so much that like spits like every episode he has to do something like that. And it's not his first time. Well, I do love mate. I don't know. I'm just saying a bunch of words that he says, but like he spits a lot, and I'm like, damn, this guy's intense. He's brutal. You know when you're yelling and you spit, like, but it looks cool because you're like that badass way instead of like it's like really awesome. So kudos to you, man. Not everyone has that gift. So Zed acts like a hooker to get into the jail. Chaz gets beat up and literally put into the jail. Didn't work for him so well. So basically John wants to do a self-exorcism, and this person who's a serpent, and he was like, I'm from the Garden of Eden, evil. And basically Chaz dies. Like, of course he dies and comes back to life, but that was so stupid. It's just like, I'll save you. Like, you're Kenny from South Park. You're just gonna die over and over, aren't you? Yeah, what's the point of your character? Anyway, the serpent's dead. Anne-Marie killed, but he probably just disappeared. He's not dead fully. It's a TV show. Julio gives John heroin. I believe Julio he looked like the guy from Napoleon Dynamite, Pedro. I think that was him. Or some other actor. Anne-Marie is basically half naked, and they escape. Chaz and them take John, and basically they do an exorcism, and he's talking smack to Anne-Marie and Chaz and all them, and basically at the end he is saved. Zuzu escapes his body and I guess is sent to hell. I don't know. And then Anne leaves at the end, and that's it. That's the episode, man. This is The Saints of Last Resort Part 2. What did I think about this episode overall, man? I did not see Part 1, but I got the gist of it. I got what was going on. Anne-Marie looks like she is a love interest. I guess the first love of John Constantine. So that's pretty cool. Hey, she's cool. She's a nun. I don't know why. I mean, that's a different type of business from demonic to that. Whatever. That's cool. Zed character, I still can't get down her voice. I guess she's Mexican. Look at me, I'm all late. I've seen all the Constantine episodes. I guess she's just Mexican, or except last month. But I'm trying to get down her voice. I can't really know her voice, like, oh, como se dice, or, like that type of voice, but whatever. Now, the only cons I have, really, for this episode is that it was slow in the beginning. The first 10-15 minutes were slow. Nothing really boring. It just slowed down a little bit, where it's like, okay, you gotta pick up the pace. You're taking too long. I do like the way it ended, where he got shot and everything, when I saw in the previews. But still, it was kind of slow, and then it picks up, and then it shows Zed getting... Zed escaped easily. I'm just saying, that was too easy. Way easy. What was the point of getting captured if you were just going to escape that easy? The effects. The effects weren't the greatest. I mean, they weren't horrible, not like sci-fi, but I mean... The effects kind of brought me out of it with that weird monster thing in the beginning, drawing towards John. That was really creepy, though. Props on the creepy man, but it was still the effects, nah. The villain. There wasn't really a main villain in this episode except that serpent guy. I mean, John Constantine and Zuzu was basically the villain of this episode, but still, I didn't like the serpent guy. I'm not interested in him. I think he's stupid. I don't want to see him again. They're probably gonna show him again if it gets renewed. So, 11, 12. We have like 4 episodes left for John Constantine, and that's it. Constantine. The only pros is, well, there's a lot. The exorcism was well done. It was well edited, well paced, well lighting, well acted. I think the acting was super freaking awesome in there. And Matt Ryan is just the best at playing at, like, Possessed. Really, really good at it. Julio's a cool character, and I think that I wish we could see him more often. I mean, he literally broke out of jail with John, so that means Julio is now on the road with Constantine. Is he? I didn't see him at the end. I like the prison. I like the set pieces. That was really cool about seeing John in prison and everything, and it was seeing that different type of look to him, and it's in Mexico, and not really too many TV shows show Mexico, man, and I'm very happy, man, that they actually showed that. Anne Marie, she's a cool character. I like her character. I like the way Manny was involved in this episode, doing the quotes, "Oh God," and just doing all that. That was really cool by Harold Pitiero. I butchered your name. Kudos, man. You're amazing. The action in this episode, we didn't have that much action, but for what we had, was just like, okay. It wasn't bad. Pretty good. It was okay. I mean, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with a little... The effects, it's 50-50 again. The effects, some were good. Some were just bad. Some were good. Some were just bad. Some were good. You get the gist. So overall, Constantine, the Saints of Last Resort Part 2, I'm going to end up giving it an A-, secondarily a B. So, definitely, it was a good return. It really was. And I'm sad that not a lot of people are watching this. Watch this show. It is freaking awesome. What else can I say about it? It's super cool. Well acted. I like the way Chaz died, by the way. It was really cool, well acted, but it was still silly. Like, really? Wow, okay. Again, the action, the effects, the exorcism was really cool. I know it's weird. Oh my god, the exorcism's so awesome. But the way Matt Ryan played it, he sold me, man. Price of admission. Thank you guys so much for watching my Constantine review. Again, I will be doing Helix and 12 Monkeys. Check that out. Also, The Librarians season finale is tonight, season 1, and also more Gallivant. As always, may the Spock be with you. Always. I always ruin it, don't I?